And Lakesh and Veritas, everyone, with honor, respect, and gratitude, integrity, discipline, and action. Happy Monday! Happy summer! We are here just after the summer solstice, and we are here with the consciousness of lavender, the flower realm, the ancestors, life, love, gratitude, joy. Whew, let's feel into that at the beginning of our most brilliant week. I am here today joined with a wonderful friend, Diane of the Sun. Welcome. Happy today. How are you, Diane?
Thank you, Lauren. Happy today. And Lakesh and Veritas, everyone. I'm awesome. I'm so excited to talk about lavender and learn more from you about the lavender plant and all the different things that come forward. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for joining. I know you have such a rich love and experience and relationship with lavender and with essential oils and plants. And just so I'm so grateful for you to be here and share in this joy and to share in what lavender has to bring forward of service for us. There is so much of an opportunity for us to heal with flowers. This is an understanding that we bring forward every single week, an opportunity for us to release something that is weighing us down, to release an aspect that's no longer serving us, and to be reminded from the consciousness of some of our greatest allies, healers, clearers of the earth, the flowers. And so, as you can see, Diane and I are surrounded by the energy and the physicality of these most brilliant healers and clearers. So, even if you don't have any lavender around you physically right now, lean into the energetic presence that is surrounding you through the consciousness of our shared interactions. You can pick up on that. So, we encourage you to go deeper. So, tonight we are going to speak, of course, about lavender. We're going to speak a little bit about its history, some understandings. We're going to share stories and experiences that we have had together, individually and collectively, through the consciousness of our engagement with lavender and its healing essences. And we have a small communication, we have a meditation, and we have some other fun little things we'll go into. So, robust, rich evening with lavender consciousness. But before we begin, just a few brief announcements. Everything is listed in the description. So take a moment if you choose and review all of the offerings that OfTheSun has to share with us. Such a robust alignment. We have Mondays, Frequency and Flowers. Same time, same channel, every single week. Wednesdays with Diane and Enlikesh Studio One. We have midday meditations offering us an excellent opportunity to expand ourselves, our hearts, our minds, and work with the consciousness of our hands, which are so integrated with our essence of creation and working with the mudras, which run on the meridians of the body and our energy system. So to allow ourselves to heal and expand and gain more of what there is to be gained. On Thursdays, we have Call for the Truth podcast with LaOta and Tavares, going deeper into the energetic tool that we have given to us, gifted to us from OfTheSun, of the Call for the Truth divination cards. And there is an opportunity for us to stretch ourselves into solutions by calling for the truth. And so LaOta and Tavares bring forward everyday experiences and understandings to assist us to become clearer and step more into truth. And then on Fridays, we have a wonderful rotation with you, Diane. Every Friday evening, from Evolutionary Book Club to Divination, Calling for the Truth, to Quantum Light Property Clearing Chronicles with Tavares, Tiffany, Diane, and myself sharing excellent stories and experiences that we've engaged with the consciousness of the modality of quantum light property clearing. We have collectively over 4 decades of experience working with this modality, with this consciousness, being in the energies of clearing to restore light and truth to the earth and to ourselves and to our other selves, which is also a part of ourselves. So engage with us, share in this sacred space, and allow yourself to expand if you choose. So join with us, many things to step into. But tonight, lavender, one of the most universally recognized healers across the globe. It has been around, dates back more than 2,500 years. It has been used by the ancients and the ancestors as a healing technology. It originated in the Mediterranean. So most of that area, a little bit into India as well and northern Africa. So it's very rich in those cultures. And then it has been cultivated to expand across the globe, which we see in modern days. One of the most recognized flowers is lavender. I can't even go into a store anymore without finding something with lavender, whether it's on clothing or it's in soaps or lotions or the essential oils, candles. I think one of the most recognized aspects to do are you pick lavender farms. And so I know you had an experience recently, Diane, with LaOta and Tavares. So if you would like to share a little bit about that experience, because lavender farms are such an excellent opportunity for us to engage with its consciousness. There is such a multi-layered understanding of what's happening. So if you'd like to share a little bit about that, I would love to hear more too.
Okay, yes. It was wonderful to be in that frequency of lavender. Just even I stayed in just a small little area, like a couple different plants, and I was giving them in Lakesh and Veritas, and I was cutting them. It was a very cool place. They had it very well organized, and but the feeling that I got when I was there was, since I had had a few healings with you previously, it was coming forward even stronger. And I felt the healing while I was in the lavender field. And LaOta and Tavares, yes, they were there too, um, picking the lavender. But it was such a personal experience for me. It was fun to be with them, and we had a wonderful time. But I could feel the lavender talking to me about what I needed to get from it and what it was doing for me. And so I have I even took a piece yesterday and put it in my phone in the case. I had it like sticking out like this on my
I
phone
love that.
because I wanted to smell it, and so because I was out most of the day yesterday. So today I have it in my vase, but it's it's such a wonderful, it is truly calming, but also helping to focus, to bring some of that kind of craziness in my head to, all right, focus on, do this, you know. So
Yes.
yeah.
You know,
I had been to a farm once before in Wisconsin, a lavender farm, and I don't remember having the same experience as I did this past weekend. It was quite different and phenomenal. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to next year because I know it's a very short window.
yes.
So,
Yes, and
mhm.
especially with the growing for you pick,
For you
absolutely.
pick. And in different areas. So I know you've gone to a lavender farm. I don't know, did you go this
Yes.
year or last year?
I've gone. I try to go every year.
Mhm.
I have not gone yet this year, but it is in about a week or so. I am
Yep.
intending on going. There's a beautiful farm up, and I'm here in Wisconsin, in Baraboo, Wisconsin. That is lovely, and I went there last year, and they have cultivated. I think it's 40 acres of lavender. And they built recently a lavender labyrinth. So you can literally walk a labyrinth lined with lavender. And so you are engaged in the stillness, because this is something flowers really promote, is for us to be still so that we can release and we can gain clarity. But the sensory experience of not only smelling the lavender, but hearing the pollinators. When the lavender is in such full bloom, the bees are so present. And this farm in particular, they're also they have beehives. So it is, they make lavender honey. The bees literally pollinate the lavender, and it is just so delicious in so many ways. But when I was walking the lavender, my memory of hearing the bees was so calming and so healing. And then smelling the fragrance of the lavender, it was such a sensory experience. I didn't want to leave it. But so healing and freeing. And one of those things that I think is important to understand about what lavender does is when you're in that experience, it draws to it what it needs. So, specifically the pollinators, the bees, when the bloom opens up, it's literally saying, "I'm open. I'm awakened. Come pollinate me so I can serve you and you can serve me." It's the total understanding of Enlikesh, which is
Mhm.
oneness. And and there's no different for us when we blossom, when we're activated, we can attract what we need, right? So I love that. And I've also gone, there's other farms. I've been to New Buffalo in Michigan. I've been in Door County, in Washington Island. I love to explore. I'm actually one of those people that literally tries to find those farms to go you pick and explore them, and then I get an opportunity to clear them and to heal them, and so heal with the flowers. It's wonderful. So yes, I do love to pick lavender too. But one thing I wanted to share about what I love that you did when you said you put a piece on your phone, it was one of the messages lavender is going to be bringing forward tonight is this understanding of protector. And so you were so
Oh,
connected with the conscious energy of all that lavender does that you got this one mind message to keep it literally on you, but also on your phone, which is a device that we use to operate and engage with so many different things, whether it's conversation, whether it's social media, whether it's emails, whether it's just, whatever it is we're doing. There are energies coming through. So it's literally protecting you and your phone by you putting it on your phone.
oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool.
Yes. It was very, very cool. So, did you have an opportunity? I know one of the other things that you were doing, you were making flower crowns this weekend with LaOta and Tavares as
Yes,
well. Did you put any of the lavender in your flower crown because it's the crown chakra?
I didn't get a chance to do that, but we
Hmm.
had so much fun making those crowns.
Hmm.
And thank you for all of your help in getting the flowers and making the video to show us how to do that. Um, it was such a wonderful experience. Also, that was
I
I
love
had
that.
wanted to, but I had forgotten to bring my lavender with me. But I would like to do another flower crown with lavender.
Yes. I think that would be an excellent podcast in and of itself.
Mhm.
So maybe in the future, upcoming sessions, we can do a flower crown. And whether we make that together, we speak about the history of what a flower crown is, literally adorning the crown and the crown chakra and the head with the frequency of flowers, which are natural clearers. They literally and figuratively are clearing the energies of our intuitive being. And so to allow ourselves to step into that is a multidimensional experience. So this could be another episode.
Yes, it was phenomenal when I made the and put it on my head. I could feel the healing happening. So,
Excellent.
thank you for bringing that forward, Lauren. That was
Oh,
so fun.
absolutely.
It
This
was
is
so
we are
fun.
we to
Yeah.
sharing this
Yeah.
with the collective also broadens and expands all of us
Mhm.
and brings us together, which again is this understanding of one mind, one collective, but also and Lakesh, oneness
And
with each other.
I was very honored that I got to make one for LaOta, and so it was so wonderful. I felt so honored and grateful.
That's
So we had
wonderful.
such fun, and then other people made some too
Hmm.
at the event we were at. So it was really, really a fun activity, and expanding because it really helps to calm you and brings you um, into more thinking about, being more aware of what's happening.
Yes.
And everything was so pleasant and uplifted and joyful. So that was
I love
part of
that.
it.
And
Yeah.
that is something that lavender is really we're going to talk about now a little bit of the history of lavender and how it's been used across, many different civilizations and cultures. But really, some of the biggest understandings with lavender is it is clarifying. It has been used in meditations and healings, to assist in gaining clarity and serenity, peace, calmness. It's been used around dream time so that we can have sweet dreams and allow ourselves to be at peace and allow our bodies to gain the rest and the recovery that they need to start anew the next day. Spiritual awareness, again, because we are in the crown chakra with light body. So for all of those who are engaged the light body movement, this is every Sunday with OfTheSun, or the first, second, third, and fourth Sundays of every month. We are activating the light that we are and expanding ourselves and growing. And we are in the crown chakra, which is the highest space. And so here lavender comes forward not only in its color and its essence, but it is here to assist us in that crown activation. And so this has also been part of its understanding and widely accepted as spiritual awakener and clearing of the crown chakra so that we are clear and we can expand ourselves. So this is excellent. Tavares also brought forward yesterday, and I loved this. I wanted to share this as well. How brilliant is it, divinely designed, that we are literally in the crown chakra right now, because we move through, and this is a 7-month process through each chakra center, and lavender is blooming right now. And that you are picking lavender right now. I am going to pick lavender next week. We are in that shared space. So there is much for us to gain. And what does that mean for us to step into opportunity, to stretch ourselves, to align ourselves with more of what nature has to assist us in our growth and our expansion. So I loved that. And I love that, of course, it's by divine design. So a little bit more history about lavender. It's been prized for its fragrance. So we see this many times. I mean, I wear sometimes just a drop of lavender essential oil pure on my wrists. Sometimes I put it right, behind my ears or even on the crown, out by the temples. It is such a wonderful smell. It lasts all day. It's pure. It's pure fume. and it's awakening us. So as much as it is a calm relaxant, it's also a stimulant. So it can be used on a multitude of levels to achieve healing, whatever it is that we're really directing it to do. Medicinal properties, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And Diane, I know you know of some different aspects of how lavender can be used in essential oils and what it can be used to assist with medicinally and holistically for healing, naturally, cleansing abilities. History spans from the Egyptians to the Romans to the Greeks. It is very rooted in ancient history. It was used in mummification. So for the ancient Egyptians, the pharaohs, they would use lavender and take that with them as they entered into their next life. So it was that protector. It was used and adorned over houses. Bundles of it would be hung and strung over the doorways as a natural clearer, because it was understood that it would keep negative energies away from the sacred home, from ourselves, from our soul self moving into our next soul experience. So it was burned also in temples and in the homes to clear the space and the energy. So lavender is very powerful in that. And we see it now in diffusing. Many of us diffuse lavender and use that as a clearing technique and technology, not only to clear the spaces, but also to clear our minds, right? So definitely rich history in that. Has been used to assist in healing emotional wounds and to release trauma. So this is something that when we are over anxious, when we are over nervous, or if we find ourselves ungrounded or grieving from something or an experience that's really pulling on us, lavender comes forward to literally pull that out of us and to assist in regrounding us and helping us move through those experiences. Placing it under pillows at night. That was something that the ancestors also did as protectors. We talked about this protection again for sweet dreams, to allow ourselves to be clear and inspired in our dream state so that we could subconsciously receive the information that we are supposed to receive, but also to protect us, to keep us in a state of serenity and peace when we are at rest. So that was also something very important I wanted to share. Something else I saw that was very interesting was the history of the words. I love looking at the words. and looking at the root from what lavender comes from. And so it comes from a Latin word called lavare. And so the meaning of lavare is to wash. And what I think is really interesting about that is, well, to wash is to clean. And it is a natural cleaner and clearer, which we've talked about right now. But it was used in the Roman era widely in public bathhouses. So where people would come together and they would bathe. They would bathe in lavender. And this was not only used for cleaning and clearing, it was antiseptic, antibacterial. It was used for the laundry. So the clothes would then maintain the fragrance, and it would not only keep the bodies clean and clear, but it was clearing the minds to inspire them to be informed. So they're using the energetic aspects of the consciousness of the lavender. Now, this is going back to ancient Roman times. So millennia, our ancestors knew this power from the beginning. And it also was used as an antiseptic on the clothing for battle wounds. So when warriors would come back from battle, they would have bandages that were soaked in lavender essence, and it would clean and clear the wounds. So very interesting. And then also in the Renaissance period of Europe, there was something called the lavenderer, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm like, what is this? And this is the understanding that washerwomen, so women who were literally in the profession of washing the clothes, they were called lavenders because of the root of the word meaning lavare. Lavender was they were washing the clothes, and that's what they were doing, and then laying them also out on the lavender. Even today, I know in Spanish the word lavanderia is laundromat. And so it's still widely accepted. We may not consciously have that understanding, but if you're going to the lavanderia, lavender essence is kind of there in the name to be a clearer. So I think this is also something worthy of, bringing forward. Did you have any thoughts on that? Any of that, Diane?
I love how you went to the root of the word, to find that it's clearing and cleaning. I think that's wonderful. And you could tell it cleans the air
Yes.
with the essence of it. It cleans your mind to help remove the worry and things. So
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Lavender. Yes.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
with that understanding, it also goes deeper. It is one of the most natural, and I know this is from a gardener, from working just even with essential oils. Lavender is such a potent. They use it for pest control, so it deters pests from the gardens. But also, if we have any type of infestation within our experience, we can put some of this on our animals, on ourselves. You can make a wonderful hydrosol, and you can spray that on the body. It deters fleas, flies, ticks, moths, mosquitoes, bed bugs. All of these, isn't it interesting that the consciousness of nature knows how to keep away what might cause harm? So, this is something that we can plant in our gardens to keep pests away. We can keep it on our bodies. We can diffuse it. We can, like I said, make those hydrosols. We can wear the essential oil. All of this is a natural opportunity for us to keep ourselves safe and protected because that's what it's doing. It's clearing. Actually, during the plague, during the bubonic plague, this was something else that was widely known. They took bundles of lavender and they wrapped them around the wrists. And they made crowns and also jewelry around that because they understood the lavender to be so powerful and so potent that it would keep the disease or the dis-ease away from the physical body. They were literally moving into the energetic understanding of the power of the plant to be the healer, the clearer, and the protector. That they went to nature to keep themselves safe. I think that that's excellent. That's excellent for us to still remember those understandings. Just because those were done centuries ago is no different. We are still in this space, we are still on this planet, and we still have support and allies within the plant realm who are our natural healers and clearers, medicinally, energetically, emotionally, physically, to support us in the requests that we need to survive. So I thought that was also very interesting. And then for just medicinal information, it's used widely in essential oils with aromatherapy. And this is something I know, Diane, you've worked with aromatherapy, but with the essential oil itself to reduce anxiety and stress. So when we feel aspects of that coming forward, or if we're having difficulties with that, inhale lavender. Allow yourself to slow down, move into stillness, bring in a deep breath of lavender, and allow yourself to be still and release that so that you can be clear. Again, we talked about sleep. If we have, many people have issues with insomnia. It's even wonderful for children, babies. You can diffuse a little bit of that in the area of the space where they're sleeping, and you can calm them down. It clears the space. It clears the overactive mind of the fears or the worries or whatever that is that might be running as a program. It can clear all of that, and it will soothe our little ones and ourselves into gentle, sweet sleep. So this is a wonderful understanding. Antimicrobial and antiseptic, we talked about that. Rich history, battle wounds, cuts, scrapes, all of that can be cleared. So this is, and it actually fights certain bacterial and fungal infections. So specifically with the skin, this is wonderful. So this can be applied topically with carrier oils to assist with that as well. And anti-inflammatory purposes. So if we have aspects of redness or swelling or irritation that have come forward in the physical bodies, we can use this through any of those aspects: inhalation, aromatherapy, topical application, to support what the body is in need of. Did you have any thoughts on any of that or anything to add with your experience working with the essential oil, Diane?
You covered everything there. So, yes, I've had a lot of those similar experiences, especially diffusing. I think diffusing is it's such a gentle way because many people are very skin sensitive
You're
to
right.
essential oils, and so you must use a carrier oil. My skin is very sensitive, and so I always use a carrier oil, but my best way of using it is the diffuser. And it just brings so much peace, as you said, for sleep time, but also during the day, it really helps as well. So,
Yes. One of my favorite ways to use it is sleep time as well. And I have a diffuser in my bedroom, and just to have that fragrance, it is so calming. I usually take a cup of chamomile tea and some lavender oil, a little bit of rose water, and
rose water.
I'm asleep. I'm in dreamland. we
Happy
and
dreamland.
happy dreamland, and it's such a wonderful way to remember how important we must protect ourselves during our sleep state as much as we are
Mhm.
awake in our activity. The sleep is just as important, and it is necessary. So much is happening for our physical bodies, but our spiritual bodies when we're at sleep. And so this is an opportunity for us to receive great recharge, reconnection, correction within that time period. So let's go to the flower realm. Let's go to the flower realm to assist us and support us in something that is so integral into our awakened state, because it's all interconnected. Now, going with the words, because I know you and I both love words. Working with the consciousness of lexigramming. This is something that both Diane and I are practitioners of, that we work with OfTheSun and do this and bring this modality forward to many people. But one of the main understandings of bringing forward a lexigram, which is literally a poignant truth that is hidden within a name or a phrase. And when you rearrange the letters and make other words, you can create and reveal an understanding that is very important to the soul or to the experience or the individual. But how to get to a lexigram, you have to understand what the anagrams are. And the anagrams are the words. By rearranging the letters. And so some of the anagrams in the word lavender, which I thought were very fun and I want to bring forward, and Diane, share if something else is popping up in your mind. The first one was leader. I love that it is a leader. It leads us into sacred space. It shows us the way. Nature always shows us the way. So it is leading us to be more of ourselves. The word learn. The word learn is there. So we have a lot to learn about ourselves, or learn about our oneness and truth from the consciousness of lavender. By allowing ourselves to be in stillness with it, what does it promote? Clarity, which is an opportunity to learn at a deeper level. Reveal. That's another word in lavender, reveal. So of course it's revealing truth, revealing clarity as a leader to help us learn. It is revealing all of this to us. Elder is in the word, and I thought that was something worth bringing forward, because to work with the elders and the guides and the ancestors are opportunities for us to stretch into truth, to learn, as we just said, from those that came before us. The lavender has been here a minute. It understands wise understandings and wisdom to bring forward to us. So it is an elder to be respected. The word even and the word need are in lavender. So when we are in need, we can learn from the lavender to reveal the newest version of ourselves, so we are even and level within our understanding and our clarity. So interesting that comes forward. And the last one I wanted to bring forward to our attention was nerve. Nerve is in the word lavender. And specifically and scientifically, what lavender does is it calms the nervous system. It prompts stillness. It levels us out, evens us out when we are in need. So the nerve is literally right there in the word. It is telling us what it's doing, and it's part of its purpose. So just, the truth is in the name. It's always in the name.
Yes, that's so cool, Lauren. Thank you for bringing those words together forward, because that is so neat that it does.
Absolutely. So something fun to think about, and as we move forward, we have a communication and also a chat, and then we'll share some brief other understandings before we leave. But there were a few comments here in the chat that I wanted to bring forward and just recognize all of those that are here and those who are not in the chat. We welcome you all. We have Stacy and Stephanie. We have Serenia, Theodora. We have your cosmic bestie. Welcome, all of you. This is so wonderful. So glad that you are here and sharing in this sacred space with us. Stacy brings forward a comment here. Such one mind. My mom gifted me lavender for Mother's Day. Her intention was to help bring calmness during what could be a chaotic time. I used some of the lavender to put in my body oil to soothe and protect from mosquitoes when outside. Absolutely. This is excellent. So you were receiving, or the lavender was revealing, I should say, something for you to go deeper into. And of course, one mind moment, because lavender promotes clarity. So for you to calm and move into that sacred space of knowingness and to protect yourself from those mosquitoes, absolutely. This is wonderful. And your cosmic bestie says, this is just magnificent. Thank you. We thank you for being here and joining with us. We are we. And so, shall we continue to expand and learn from our allies and ancestors in the flower realm and from each other? We have Serenia. She brings forward, I used during my labor as well, sprayed in the air. So she used lavender. Serenia, that's excellent. That's another understanding of how it can literally clear the space. How brilliant that you were called to do that as you are birthing new life. Literally. The body is in a moment of labor. It is birthing a new experience. So it needs the peace and the calmness to calm the nerves. It needs the clarity to assist in doing what it knows to do. It needs the protection. All of that spiritual awakening to bring us into those higher states of joy and elevation. How wonderful. Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that, and may that inspire those who maybe are in process of creating a new life, to call upon lavender consciousness to assist yourself in clearing and healing and calming the body when it's about to move into birthing. So wonderful, wonderful. And we have another comment. Stacy says, lavender lemonade is one of the kids, and my favorite clarity and calm our bodies. Oh, I love lavender lemonade. It's it's actually one of my daughter's favorite too. We make it every year. It's a frequent here, and two power pack clears because lemon. Now we could do a whole show on lemon and lemon blossom. But lemon is probably one of the most potent clearers for us energetically and physically. So think about bringing the consciousness of clearing and clarity all together in one beverage that we can just allow to move through us. We're not only physically clearing our bodies, but we are expanding our minds. And so, yeah, lavender lemonade sounds good. And we're in summer, so even more so.
Yes.
You have a comment there. I see
I
you.
just have a quick comment about lemon and lavender. It's also great to put those two essential oils together in the diffuser
Oh,
because
yes.
it clears the air with the lemon and the lavender, and it's calming. So that's a good combination. Thank you for that reminder with the lavender lemonade, because that sounds wonderful too.
You are so right on that combination in the diffuser. I have done that before, and thank you for bringing that forward because I think I'm going to do that tonight.
Thank you.
um, it is so scrumptious. You can feel into that energy so much, and so to allow ourselves to expand, and what you just said, absolutely. What a wonderful combo. Let's see, we have here. I use lavender in my autistic son's diffuser. Excellent. That is wonderful because it's bringing forward information on so many levels. And so it's inspiring the clarity and the healing and the energy to come forward. I love that. Bravo. Thank you for bringing that forward and to share with us to inspire others. And we have Gina here also. That was from Carla Dorn. And then Gina and Lakesh and Veritas, thank you, you two beautiful souls. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for joining with us again. We love seeing all of those that come back and frequent with us. Remember and know that we are here in this space together to inspire each other. And all of your comments and all of your interactions help support the whole of us. So thank you to all of you who are here. And we do have a communication. We have a communication here that we're going to bring forward. And I asked a question from to the consciousness of lavender. And the question was, what are you here to assist humanity with? And this was their response. We are an ally and an aid to the totality of your essence, an aspect and ancestor of the flower realm, with an intended purpose to inspire solution or resolution to the areas of overstimulation within your mental, emotional, and physical bodies. It is through your sensory engagement with us that we activate to clear upon command. Our intelligence is connected to the essence of creation, just as you are. By simply calling forth connection to us, we correct and redirect your anatomical body vessel to achieve heightened states of clarity, to be free from the contamination of negative origin or intrusive, negatively charged thought. We slow down the intensified mind, prompting silence and the simplicity of stillness, designed to assist one in acquiring the expansion of truth within your intuitive capabilities and to expand oneself into all that is self. As a potent protector, we guard and maintain the purity of your beingness, deterring the aspects and organisms not aligned with your highest good. It is through your engagement with us that we will ignite the remembrance of peace to be restored to you in quantum understandings, to achieve the highest levels of awakening within the landscape of all that is your aspect. Such a heartfelt, authentic, humble understanding to recognize that lavender is here to be of service to us in so many ways. Quantum ways, they say. Ways to expand our capabilities. Look at that understanding that lavender is here to generate more of us, to understand all that is us, right? Some journal prompts that came forward or understandings that maybe we could spend time in our meditation this week. What are we seeking, or correction, where are we seeking serenity? Where are we seeking clarity? Where are we seeking peace? The understanding is that we are the creators of our reality, the authors of our experience. Lavender is here to inspire the information you seek to come forward to you through your own consciousness in a way that you will understand and recognize what you need through the support of our ally lavender. It will inspire you, help you, heal you, calm you, clear you. Allow your body to feel into the information it brings forward to you. With each breath, every time we can breathe in the lavender, there is an opportunity to create a new reality. So those are some understandings for us to lean deeper into, really allow ourselves to connect with lavender, whatever way that might be. If it's in our garden, if we see it growing, we can go and get free smells anywhere, any day. I went to Home Depot the other day. This is not a plug for Home Depot, but they do have some beautiful plants. And they had brilliant lavender in bloom, and I just stopped for a minute and I stood there and I breathed in lavender. There was no charge for that, except for an electrical charge of life and love and gratitude and joy. And that's available to you. So wherever you are, you can go and access lavender. You can have it in soaps. You can have essential oils. You can see it outside. It can be in your garden. You can go to Home Depot. Just wherever you want to go. You can call it forward in your mind. You may pull up a picture and you may simply call it forward to you and feel it move into your heart. Feel it move into your body. Feel it awaken with you. You'll feel it, I promise. It's different for everybody, but it is there. If we call it, the law is, LaOta shares this with us. This is a primal understanding. The law is we must have what we call for. So if you call it to you, it will come to you. So before we move into our meditation, and it will be a simple meditation this evening, I wanted to ask Diane if she had any other thoughts or experiences, anything you wanted to bring forward with lavender.
I'm just so grateful for the lavender coming forward, and I know that you will be starting to do offering the flower healing soon, and I'm excited about that as I've had a few healings with you already. But one of the things I'd like to bring forward is every week when you do your meditation on the floral, flower, and frequencies, I get so much from those meditations. So thank you for that. They are so helpful for me. I listen to them multiple times during the week to get more healing, because for me, when I listen to something or do something multiple times, something different always comes up. And so it brings forward different places that I need to go inside to work on, or to release, or to just remember. So I'm grateful for these meditations. Thank you.
Oh, Diane, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. I it is so wonderful to feel into the understanding of what the flower realm is doing. These are our genuine, authentic experiences because nature only knows the way of truth. And so if there is something that we need to be free from, that's no longer serving us, by connecting with a flower, a tree, a plant, the sun, the earth, whatever that might be, in nature, it's only trying to support us and show us truth. So it's here to assist us in clearing whatever that is. And isn't that a wonderful feeling, just what you just shared? Allowing ourselves to lean into feeling what the flower does for us brings us into joy. And then the dominant frequency is one of joy, which supports life. So we get to have a little more life in our experience. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. It is so wonderful for us to recognize what is here to serve us. And so we thank the flower realm for all that it is to bringing forward truth to us and to lavender. Oh, let's just lean into that lavender a little more.
I have to keep touching it. I love it. The scent of it is just so fabulous.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We have a few more comments here. I'm going to share that before we go into our meditation. And so we all know, just because my dog, the animals feel it too. My dog has been doing circles around us this whole evening, and she is literally at attention on my side. And so she's feeling the consciousness of this energy and receiving enthusiastic joy as well. But we have Theodora here. Lavender pairs well with so many things. It's unique on its own, but it can work with a lot of other herbs and smells. Absolutely. And so this was something that you were bringing forward, lavender and lemon, and lavender lemonade that was brought forward, about bringing them together. How wonderful to see that it is really one of those neutral bases that that can pair with so many other things. It is quite healing. And, this is also bringing forward an understanding, because working in a flower shop, you see a lot of different combinations, but you also have a lot of people that come in that share experiences from an understanding or a memory or an emotion when they associate that with a flower. And I can recall people coming in before and actually saying they had an aversion to lavender. It was so strong. But what does that tell us? if we find ourselves in a space or a place where something is so intense that maybe we need to kind of step back, or our natural instinct is to step back from it, that is telling us we need it. That is telling us that it holds the information for us to go deeper in releasing something. So if we find ourselves in a space, in a place, just as this, Theodora, you prompted this, thank you, that it pairs well with so many things, but it is the solution for so many things. And it can be paired with other aspects so that we can slowly integrate it into our experience. If maybe it is a little too intense, then okay, pair it, mellow it out with a little lemon, like Diane had suggested, so that we slowly integrate and introduce this essence into our experience, that then it moves into a space where we're engaging with it more, we're actually calling for it more, because that's what our bodies and our brains and our higher selves, spiritual selves, are requesting in a subconscious way. So so thank you for bringing that forward, and it's very important that we can always find a way. We can always find a way. That's why we get creative, right? So lean into that energy of creativity. And then Gina shares here also, I have a lavender plant at home for the first time. Absolutely beautiful to look at and smell. Thank you for the reminders to everyone sharing your thoughts and energies with us. And I agree with you, Diane. I call it my flower power time. Yay! I have used those words a few times as well. Flower power. I mean, really, flowers help us step into our power. So, did you have something you wanted to share? I see a little.
I just am agreeing. I love that flower power time.
Yes.
I like that. Thank you.
Absolutely. So thank you, everyone. What a robust group tonight, and sharing our information and our thoughts with each other. So wonderful. And so if we are in harmony, we will just do a brief meditation, just a few minutes, working with the consciousness of lavender, calling it forward into our experience. And so shall we allow ourselves to move into a space of stillness? Allow ourselves to close our eyes, lean into connection with our bodies, maybe do a few shoulder circles, and stretch the spine, feeling ourselves grow to the sun as we are rooted to the earth. And shall we take in a deep cleansing breath? Inhale for 4, and exhale for 6. Again, inhale for 4, and exhale for 6. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And shall we call forth the consciousness of lavender? Feel the energy moving up into the root chakra, moving its way, ascending through the light column, each chakra center, expanding through the sacral, solar plexus, the heart, throat, third eye, and the crown. Feeling this effervescence of life expanding out the crown chakra. And shall we call to mind the color lavender? Stretch yourself into taking in a breath of its fragrance in your mind's eye. And see that breath going to the areas of your body requesting it. Shall we call forth serenity of mind and body? Shall we call forth serenity of mind and body? Shall we call forth serenity of mind and body? Shall we call forth clarity of mind and body? Shall we call forth clarity of mind and body? Shall we call forth clarity of mind and body? Shall we call forth protection of mind and body? Shall we call forth protection of mind and body? Shall we call forth protection of mind and body? Feel into the presence of lavender radiating throughout your body, informing your field and expanding into all that is around you. With this new energy, shall we take in a deep cleansing breath, rooted from the earth, breathing it up into our bodies, and release. Allow yourself to gently and slowly move back into your space, into your physical body, feeling into the joy and the gratitude and to the life that is within you. You may slowly open your eyes when you are ready. And welcome back. So with this brilliant lavender leader, we have learned, and it has been revealed by our elder, what we need to be even, to calm our nerves. We are in so much gratitude for the aid and support of the consciousness of the flower realm, to the consciousness of lavender, to LaOta of the sun, for this opportunity to share in sacred space together, to heal, to grow and expand. It is such a wonderful thing. Before we close out tonight, Diane, did you have any final thoughts or any other things you'd like to share with everyone tonight?
I would just like to extend my gratitude. Thank you, Lauren, for inviting me and bringing forward this wonderful information and meditation and the communication for Lavender. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you to you and Lavender.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, Diane. We are so honored to have you here with us to share your inspiration and your experience so that we all may gain and that we all may understand more that there is for us to step into. So thank you for sharing all of your richness with us. And to everyone else who joined in, those who put comments in the chat, to those who are listening, we thank all of you. And we encourage all of you to stretch yourselves. Lean into calling for lavender this week. Lean into those journal prompts. Where is it that we need serenity, clarity, peace, protection? Allow lavender to bring forward the information to you as it said it would. So we offer you Enlakesh and Veritas, oneness in truth, and may you all have a brilliant, buoyant, wonderful start to your summer season. Engage with lavender, breathe her in, and we look forward to joining with you next week, same time, same channel, Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, Flowers and Frequency. Enlakesh and Veritas, everyone, with honor, respect, gratitude, integrity, discipline, and action. Good night.